Am I too old to wear this? I get that question all the time. In fact, that's probably the most frequently asked questions that video viewers or readers at my blog ask me. So today we're gonna break that down. Hello ladies, welcome to today's video. My name is Kay and this is Dress for My Day. Now you know, if you've been here very often, that my target audience is women over 50. I am real about the fact that I'm over 50. In fact, I turned 60 this year, and so that's who I figure I'm mostly talking to. Now I know I've got some younger women here and I am oh so grateful for you. But today we're kind of talking about one of those things that happens as we age. We begin to feel like, maybe I've aged out of certain things. And I get that question so often that recently I thought, you know what, maybe if people are asking me that question, I bet they're throwing that question at Google or whatever other search engine that you may be using too. And sure enough, women are asking, am I too old to wear about so many things? So here's how I did that. If you just type into Google or Bing or whatever search engine you use and you type in, am I too old to wear? And then you type the letter A, then you'll find a list of things. And B, you'll see a list of things. And C, you get it. And these are the things that popped up, meaning these are things that women all over the world perhaps have searched for, wanting to know if they're too old to wear them. Ripped jeans, sneakers, headbands, overalls, bikinis, wide leg jeans, shorts, skirts, skinny jeans, mini dresses or skirts, cropped tops, bows in their hair, bangs, baggy jeans, cargo pants, denim shorts, fragrances, hoodies, jeans. The list goes on. Bomber jackets, biker jackets, cowboy boots, baseball caps, denim jackets, denim skirts, graphic tees, joggers, leopard print, leather pants, leather skirts, the color pink, a ponytail, a white dress, over-the-knee boots, long hair, makeup, off-the-shoulder tops, ruffles, vintage clothing, and the color yellow. I have a feeling there are a lot more, but let me go ahead and tell you that none of these things have expiration dates on them. The truth of the matter is we never out-age something, but there is that moment when we look in the mirror and we wonder, am I too old for this? So I'm going to tell you why I think we ask that question. I'm going to answer the question for you. I'm going to give you some tips for what to do when you look in the mirror and you think maybe something looks a little too young for you. And then I'm going to give you some suggestions for shopping when you're thinking about your age. So stay with me all the way through the video. This is an important one. Today's video is sponsored by City Beauty, and you know they're one of my favorite brands to work with because they are a pro-aging brand that addresses the specific issues that women get as we get older. Because the truth is, aging is a part of life, and it actually can be a very good part of life. But with aging, we do get a few new issues that we never had before. City Beauty helps to address those things. Things like thinning lashes and thinning brows, thinning lips and feathering lips, crepey skin, and skin that is no longer as elasticized as it used to be. I've really noticed that one lately, and that's really bugging me. I use some of City Beauty's products, and I've loved every single thing that I've tried that they have. And I especially, of course, love their City Beauty City Lips plumping glosses. You know I love those. I have one on right now. In fact, it really does make my lips feel a little fuller. It helps them to not feather with the lipstick and everything, and it keeps them looking shiny and moist. I really love that. But the two other products that I really love, and one of them has a special going on, have to do with my eyes. I've always had the thinnest lashes, really short lashes, thin lashes, little scanty little lashes. It's hard to even get mascara on my lashes. They're so short and skinny. But since I have been using City Beauty's City Lash ointment both morning and night, my lashes have improved in health and fullness just significantly. It's just pretty amazing, really. In fact, the last time my daughter saw me, she says, "Mom, you've got really full lashes." I said, "I know, I use City Beauty City Lash." She goes, no, I mean really full lashes." Now, my daughter has a full set of beautiful long lashes, so for her to give me that compliment was a really big deal. So I do apply City Lash morning and night, and it really does me well. But did you know that also their Beyond Mascara not only lengthens and makes makes your lashes fuller, and it goes on beautifully for me. I love it. But it actually can improve the health of your lashes too. In fact, after 16 weeks of using just the Beyond Mascara, 100% of the women said that their lashes look thicker, fuller, and more volumized with the mascara. But also 96% of them said their lashes look longer and denser with the mascara, and 86% of the women said that their lashes look longer and thicker without the mascara in just 8 weeks. So even their Beyond Mascara has healing properties, and it's a really great mascara. Right now at City Beauty, you can buy 1 tube of Beyond Mascara and get 1 free. Now you'll need to have 2 at least in your cart in order to see those savings, and you'll need to use code K50, K-A-Y-50, in order to get that buy 1, get 1 free of the Beyond Mascara. It's a great time to get that deal. Stock up on it if you already love that mascara. That's what I'll be doing. But it's a great time to check it out because not only, like I said, is it a great mascara, but it really does have some healing properties for your lashes that you're just going to love. So thank you to City Beauty for sponsoring today's Pro Aging video. All right, back to our prevailing question. Am I too old to wear fill in the blank? Why do we ask this exactly? Well, I think obviously our confidence has been shaken on some level, and understandably so. Like I said, as we age, a lot of things happen. We change so much. Sometimes when I look at pictures of just 2, 3, and 4 years ago, I feel like I look like a completely different woman. And yet it seems like not that long ago that we took those photos. Do you feel that way too? And so sometimes when I look in the mirror, I can wear something or I put something on that I wore just a few years ago, and suddenly there's a disconnect. Something doesn't look right or feel right. It's like a different woman is wearing the outfit that I wore just a few years ago. Not that much has changed, and yet somehow I just have to wonder, am I supposed to be wearing that outfit anymore? I think what happens at this point is we immediately pin it on our age. As we get older, so many things are happening to us that do have to do with our age. So many things are changing and going on. So many issues arise that we have to handle that have to do with our age. Maybe you're not sleeping as well. Maybe you're having hot flashes. Maybe you're having mood swings. Maybe you're having dry mouth or dry eyes. There's just so many things that happen. Your digestive system slows down or becomes more sluggish. Your skin changes, your hair changes. So many changes happen that I think we just automatically start pinning everything on our age. And we assume that if there's something that's gone wrong or something's not the way it used to be, it must be because I've aged. But age is not always the culprit. Age is not always the reason something doesn't feel right, look right, or seem right anymore. And so I think we need to learn to ask a different question. But let's face it, most of us do at some point look in the mirror and wonder, am I too old to be wearing this or doing this with my hair or wearing this color or whatever? I have a feeling there are 2 reasons that we ask this question when we look in the mirror. One reason we ask this specific question, am I too old to wear this, is because somebody somewhere along the way has told us, or we've read or seen or heard that people of a certain age should not be wearing this thing or doing this. Maybe somewhere along the way you've heard that older women should not have long hair, or older women should not have bangs. Or maybe you've heard that older women look silly in pink, or older women should not wear short dresses, or older women should not wear denims. I don't know, just crazy things going back to that list. Somewhere along the way, every woman who put that in a search engine probably heard somebody tell her that older women or women your age should not be wearing that. Another reason, though, that I think sometimes that we ask this question is because of what we do see in the mirror. Like I said, something doesn't look quite right. Something doesn't seem right. Something is off. So I have 2 responses, one to each of those questions, or one to each of those reasons you're asking the question. If you're asking the question about, am I too old to wear this, because someone said that you are, or someone said that women your age shouldn't wear this, or you think maybe somewhere you heard that women your age should not wear this thing, then you need to just get that one out of your head right away. Like I said, none of those things on that list have expiration dates. Age has nothing to do with it. And I'll tell you why I know that. For every woman who maybe doesn't look her best in short skirts, I can share with you another 1 or 2 women who look gorgeous in short skirts. Their legs are still stunning and they absolutely should keep showing them off. For every older woman who does not look great with long hair, I can show you another woman who is still rocking long hair. Even if her hair is gray or silver, she looks stunning with long hair. For every woman who maybe doesn't look great in pink anymore because her coloring has changed, I can tell you another woman who looks beautiful in pink. So it has nothing to do with age. Everything on that list I have seen older women wear or do, and they look beautiful. And you know what? You've seen them too. So it's not age. Age is not the issue. So we need to understand there is no fashion police. There are no expiration dates. Truly, age is not the culprit, and we need to quit blaming age for things not looking quite right. But if you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking something just doesn't look right, it just doesn't fit, this just doesn't look the same on me as it did 5 years ago when I felt fabulous wearing the same thing or the same type of thing, then there I have a few different solutions for you. The first thing I suggest you do is that you put on some makeup, do your hair, and put on the appropriate shoes and accessories. Then try that thing on again. Because sometimes we try things on when our hair's not done, maybe it's even wet, we just got out of the shower, we don't have any makeup on, we're barefooted. We try on that thing we wore 5 years ago, and of course it's not gonna look great. Nothing looks great when we're like that. So make sure that you're giving something its best shot. Give it a good shot, look in the mirror again, and this time, if, hey, it looks great and you kind of go, all right, now I'm rocking it, then you get out there and you wear that thing and you feel confident and comfortable, and don't you worry about anybody thinking that you're too old to wear it, whatever it is. On the other hand, if you still look in the mirror, even with your makeup and your hair done, you got your cute shoes on, your accessories, and you think, something's still just not right. Well, I think I know what the problem may be. It may be not that you're too old for it, it's simply you've outgrown it. And by that, I don't mean you're too big for it. I simply mean you've become a different woman. Maybe you've just changed. Life changes us. As we get older, I have definitely noticed a change in my inner woman, not just my outer features. As I've emptied my nest and we've begun to slow down our lives a little bit, James and I are traveling more, where we spend our days very differently than I did just, say, 10 years ago. Life is very different. I process things differently too. I see the world differently and I see myself differently. I approach life differently. I'm a different woman. And so sometimes the things that I used to wear no longer reflect who I am now. It's not that I'm too old for them, because another woman could maybe wear those same things and look great in them. It's just they no longer look like me or feel like me. And you know what? That's okay. For instance, I can assure you that right now I would not feel like me probably in a pair of overalls. And I used to love my overalls. I probably wore them into my 40s. I loved wearing overalls, especially for a really casual day. They felt fun. And I have friends who are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who still look great in their overalls. But for me, it just probably would not reflect who I am right now in this season of my life. So, you know, there are going to be things that we look in the mirror and we choose, not somebody else, not some fashion police. We choose that this does not reflect me anymore. I don't think I'll be wearing this right now. So, bottom line is, no, we don't outage things. We don't outgrow them as far as our age. But some things we do outgrow as far as we change, we evolve. We no longer feel like that resonates with us. It doesn't represent us. And so we don't have to wear it anymore. You also should not feel bad if other women, maybe your contemporaries, your friends, are wearing certain things and you no longer want to. Let's say, for instance, you got friends, you're going to the beach and they all pull out their two-piece swimsuits and they're rocking them. They look great in them. You brought your one-piece. They make fun of you. They say, hey, where's your two-piece? You're not too old for that. You don't need to worry about that. It doesn't make you an old woman to wear a one piece. It simply makes you a confident, decisive woman who knows what she wants to wear, and she's wearing it with confidence, and she's rocking that one piece. So don't let anybody one way or the other tell you what you should be wearing. All that said, there are some things we do need to be careful about. I have found that when shopping, it's really kind of wise to at least put a little extra thought into a few specific things. And here's my little very short list of things to be really careful about because we are older women. Be careful about shopping in the junior department. Now, I have had a few viewers tell me they shop the junior department because they are really tiny. They're so small, so petite, so thin that they honestly can't find clothes in women's shops. And I get that. I have a feeling that's very true. I worked at a Talbot's once before, and I do remember having customers coming in, and even the few size zeros that we had in our Talbots, they couldn't wear. They were just too tiny. So I understand that sometimes people do need to shop in other departments, but be careful if you do need to shop in the junior department because you need to remember that those brands are targeting younger women. And so they are creating styles that not only kind of appeal to younger women, but they really are made for a younger woman's body and for a younger woman's lifestyle. So just be careful. I'm not telling you to stay out of there, but I'd be really cautious if you need to tiptoe into the junior department. You'll also want to be careful if you're shopping prints. Now, I love prints, and I don't stay away from all of them. I sometimes wear really big, bold prints like these here, and sometimes I wear really little tiny prints, kind of grandma-ish prints. I like them both. But you just need to kind of pick and choose and be careful and realize that prints can date you a little bit. So it's just something to put a little thought into. Colors, those are another thing that sometimes we do need to be a little careful about because the truth is some colors do look more, I guess you'd say, juvenile, while other colors look a little bit more mature. Sometimes maybe even more mature than we want to look. So let's just be careful about colors. It's just something to put a little thought into. And then finally, I do think most of us realize that we have to be a little careful with things like bows and frills and ruffles. That said, it may be that your style aesthetic really lends towards those. Maybe your style aesthetic is romantic or feminine and you love ruffles and bows. Maybe your body proportions and shape work really beautifully too with ruffles and bows. I've noticed a lot of times women who kind of are petite and small look really pretty with some ruffles and some bows because they just look really petite and dainty to begin with. So those aesthetics work nicely with them. Whereas someone who's tall and a little bigger bone like me, I sometimes really feel really silly with those things. So once again, it's not necessarily so much about age, but some things just feel a little disconnected as we've grown into the women we are. Again, those 4 things are just meant to be tips to think about as you are shopping. There are no rules about wearing those or tiptoeing into the junior department. All right, ladies, those are my thoughts on am I too old to wear this? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I do believe, and let me go on the record here, that I honestly believe we never age out of any of those things. And again, I say that because I have seen women of all ages wear every single thing on that list and look amazing. And once again, my theory is that we don't age out of things, we simply kind of progress past them, and they no longer seem to be true representations of who we are. I do think that choosing what we wear is very much a personal decision. And yes, we want to be aged with grace, we want to look beautiful, we want to look like we have the wisdom and the maturity that we've gained over the years. So maybe we want to have some decorum, a little dignity about us, but honestly, we're not the fashion police. I don't want to be one, and I think you probably don't either. So I would love to hear your thoughts on today's video. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I know that there are so many YouTube videos that you could watch, and I really appreciate the fact that you've taken time to watch this one with me today. And if you've not done this already, be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and then check below in the description box, and I've got links to all the other places you can connect with me, including Instagram and Facebook and my LTK shop, and of course, my blog at dressformyday.com. And as you leave today, don't forget to go to the link below and check out that buy one, get one free Beyond Mascara at City Beauty and use code K50 to get that deal. Thanks so much to City Beauty for sponsoring today's video, and thank you for being here. I'll see you again next Wednesday.